Hi guys, this is Kimberly, and today I'm gonna make another video about tips specifically for people who are commuting to college. I myself commute to college every single day when I have school and I am not dorming, and I thought it would be helpful to just make a list of tips for commuters because I don't see many of those online actually, so I think it'll be cool to have a list for commuters. Especially if you're gonna commute to college, it is really important for you to if you really want to make friends, to put yourself out there, because most people will come to college, to class or whatever, and just go home. Come classes, go home, because they usually have, like me, I have a job, and whatever they have to go to, they will just leave right away. They won't spend any time on campus. So for you to actually make friends on campus, you know, like actually go up to people and start talking to them, asking where they live. That's not like stalker, but not like, you know, like where they're from, why are they here. Just talk to them, put yourself out there in order to make friends, especially if you're commuting, because just making friends in college while you're commuting, and you're in a commuter school, school is mostly a commuter school, it's that much more difficult to make friends. And for my other friends who commute to schools and their school is primarily a residential campus, they also have a really hard time because they feel kind of left out. So yeah, for you to make friends, you're really going to have to try hard and put yourself out there for you to make friends. To figure out your mode of transportation. This is really important because then that's how you plan out how you're going to get to school, the amount of time it's going to take you to get to school. So whether it's a car, train, bus, carpooling, whatever you're doing, gas, you need to have money for that. So you got to figure out the way you're going to get there and the amount of time that it's going to take you to get to your destination. Budget the money that you're going to be using for your transportation. So if it's gas money, train money, bus money, whatever it is, budget your money and make sure you always have that at the beginning of the month, weekly, whatever. Make sure you always have that. Like, forget about everything else. That is your main priority because that is how you get into school. So that money has to be put aside all the time, and make sure you always have that with you. Do not leave without it, because I have no run home right after classes. I know it's really weird because you're just in college and your class is over and you don't really know the campus or the buildings of your school, so you don't really know what to do, so you just want to go home. Don't go home. Walk around the buildings, walk around the campus, find out what clubs they have, walk around with, make a couple of friends, walk around with them, sit around, just hang out, and try to get to know your campus, and don't go home. Just if you go home, you're bound to just be not social and not have that many friends because you're just going home. Hang around people people who want the same thing as you, who want to have friends, and hang around campus. Like student lounges areas, like hang around student lounge areas, libraries, lunch, cafeterias, all that. Hang around if they have a campus, some sort of campus, hang around the campus, anywhere you can where you can hang out and try to be social, hang around there. Be aware of your surroundings. What I mean by this is that take note of whatever city or place, town that your college is located in. Like your college may not, I wrote this down by the way, yeah, your college may not be the funnest or craziest or maybe known as a top 10 sober schools like mine, but for example, my college is located in one of the biggest cities in the world. Don't ignore that. Take advantage of whatever place you're in. Go out, hang out with friends, venture out, explore. You know, you are not just locked in this little campus, little buildings that your college is in. You can go outside, you can hang around the city, the town, wherever you are, just hang around, explore, and take note of that. Don't just think that that's it, that you just contained to this one small little place, your college or whatever. And find out who takes the same route of transportation as you. So if someone takes the same bus, train, or whatever as you, find out. It is a good way to make friends, because then you can travel with them. When you're done with classes, you can take the train with them, make friends with them. That's also a really good way to make friends, to just take the same train, bus, or I don't know, walk. Whatever your way is of getting home, if you can with someone else, then I suggest you do it. It's that much more fun. And also, I think maybe you can carpool with them or anything. And it's also good to have someone that can just back you up if anything happens to you, to take you to school. Kind of. Just do not get a job again, because if you're commuting, then that just minimizes the amount of time you're going to spend on campus, because you're going to go to school and right after you're going to have a job and you're going to run out of out of your class, out of your campus, and go to your job, and you're just missing out time that you could have been spending on campus. Do your homework at school. Bring all your books, everything you need. Do your homework at school. One, because the libraries are quiet, you can do your homework there. You don't have to do it at home. You can you have all your sources there. Whatever you need, anything that comes up, you can ask anyone. You can do anything you want at school. So just that's also another way to spend time in school, is to do your homework and everything you need to get done in school before you even get home. If you're working and going to a commuter school, I would say your schedule becomes like really repetitive, and like you wake up, you go to school, you do your schoolwork, whatever, you leave, you go to work, you come home, do your homework, fall asleep, repeat. That's a really boring thing to do, and it can become like that if you're having a job and going to school. It can become really boring and a really boring routine, and it's just not good for you, and you're just gonna be bored for the next couple of years of your life, and you don't want to miss out on anything because you are still in college. Try to I suggest you don't have a job, also because then you have that much free time. You don't have to worry about going anywhere after school. After your class is over, you can just hang out, and it becomes that much more spontaneous, I would say. So then it becomes that much more fun if you don't have to run from point A to point B like this and are rushing everywhere. It's easier, and you will enjoy more, I would say. Explore the area that your college is located in. Also, like I said, mine's in the city, a really amazing city. I love the city. So explore. Find out what the city's about. Find out what the town is about. Hang out. Just dive into the place that your college, is located in. And make sure that you always have everything you need at hand. Train fare, bus fare, car fare, your ride ready. Make sure you have all of this before you leave your house, and make sure it's accessible. You forget, I don't know, like feminine products or like homework or anything like your, I don't know, vitamins, pills that you need. You're probably taking a 2-hour commute, 1-hour commute, 3-hour commute. I know people are like traveling 3 hours to get to college, and for you to be in college and already in campus and then be like, oh damn, I forgot something like really important that I need right now, allergy medication, I don't know, and you don't have that. And guess what? You can't run to your dorm room and get it because you're not dorming, you're commuting, and if you forgot that, then you're kind of screwed because there's no way you can get it fast enough if you need it that quickly. So make sure you always have everything ready in your bag, just there for you to have, that you don't have to go back home because it's going to take you a while to get back home. Also, make sure that you always have emergency money on you. I mean this because don't just have like your car for transportation or like enough for your transportation. Have emergency money like in a little bag or something, because transportation will stop working sometimes. Somebody may not be able to pick you up from school, and then you have to take a cab and you don't have $50 on you, $60 on you to pay for the cab that one time that had to happen. You don't have money on you. So always make sure you have money on you, so that just in case of anything, you have that on you and you're ready. Just to wear comfortable clothing. You're going to be commuting to school, running back and forth, and it's just better for you to be wearing comfortable clothing. Go to transportation, you don't want to be wearing anything crazy or uncomfortable. I mean, you can if you want, but it's just not going to be as comfortable, I would say. And if you're commuting, or for any college, even if you're dorming, just be comfortable. It's the best thing that you can have, is to be comfortable. For taking public transportation, I will also suggest having a closed bag, a book bag, and then for girls, I know you guys like to wear purses. I would suggest having like a purse with a zipper. Like I have one. This one, it has a zipper, and I can always keep it closed so that things don't fall out or things don't get taken out. And also because you don't want things getting wet in the rain. Had that happen to me before, you don't want that. Make sure you have a closed bag. Thing is, get a laptop. Commuter schools are really, really big. At least nobody takes their laptop really because they don't want to carry it around, but some people do. I would say a lot of people do, but for freshmen, for example, get a laptop, a good laptop, and take it to school. Get a good bag, a closed bag, so that you can take it in your transportation, in your public transportation or whatever you're taking to school. And take it to school, because since a lot of people won't take their laptop to school, all the computers, all the laptops will be taken will be taken and you will have nothing. So then you're just gonna have to go back home because your laptop is home and all your materials are home. So you have to go back home so you can actually do your homework. But if you have your laptop with you, that's also gonna keep you on campus so that you can actually do work on campus. And if you need to type up anything, you don't have to like wait 30 minutes for someone to get up the computer so you can use it. You have your own laptop and you can spend that much more time on campus if you have one, and you don't have to wait online for a computer or a laptop. If you can move during your second year, third year, or even your first year, with move in with someone, then I suggest you do it. I'm sure it's fun. I plan on doing that, and it'll just give you that much more of a college feel and independence, which I think everyone should have. So if you're able to move out with someone at a certain time or for a certain amount of time, then you should. I think it'll be a really good experience to have. Food, a lot of fast food. Especially if you're commuting, you're just buying food here, food there, just because you don't want to carry around food. Don't be lazy, carry food. It's healthier for you. You don't want to gain weight, you don't want to be unhealthy. And if you're in a city or any place, you don't want to buy McDonald's, Burger King, or whatever there is around you every single day because it's not good for you. And also, college food sucks. So have lots of snacks in your bag because you will get bored, you will get hungry in class, and you will just have snacks in your bag. You don't have, once again, you don't have a dorm to run back to your dorm and get a snack. So have everything in your bag, your snacks. But always carry water, tissue, and emergency things you might need because you can't run to your room here. Your house is 2 or more hours away, so make sure you have everything you need before you even leave your house. So like your card for transportation, like I need my Metro card, or your ticket fare, or whatever you use, gas money, your keys, anything like that. Make sure you have it. Make sure you go over it before you even leave your house. Also, last and not least is always leave 15 to 20 minutes early because traffic, buses, trains will have issues and you will always be late if you leave just in time. So always leave 15 to 20 minutes early just so that you can ensure that you will get there on time. Because teachers don't want you to be late even if you're commuting. They don't really care, to be honest. So I don't really care about your excuses because some people are traveling 3 hours away sometimes, and if they can make it on time, then everyone should be able to make it on time. So just make sure you have that on mind when you are picking a commuter school, the amount of time that it's going to take you to get there, because you are. So my really annoying camera decided to die on me on the last couple of minutes of my recording, so that sucks. But if you guys want to leave any questions down below, asking any more questions, and feel free to do that. I went over everything that I had to do before my camera stopped recording anyways. So yeah, one thing that I forgot to say was to join lots of clubs, just so that you can make friends. That's also a good way to make friends, so make sure you do that. Sorry that if my video is so choppy right now, but camera that's not having more memory and I don't want to delete the video yet, so I'm just recording it here. So yeah guys, if you have any questions, I don't want to leave without saying goodbye, so yeah, just leave down any questions that you have for me, anything that you want to ask, really. Feel free to ask it. I will answer your questions. I want to get questions actually. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.